What's up? This is your host, Non-Fungible TC, Non-Fungible Today, and Non-Fungible Tomorrow. And thank you guys for watching if you're watching live. And in today's episode, we'll talk about an upcoming Cardano Landsale that's going to happen in 2 days. And for those of you who are still interested in the Metaverse, this could be a project to look at because I do believe that this project, first of all, I'm not sponsored with them anyway. My only interest is that a while back I joined the Cardano Summit and I was able to get 7 NFTs for participating in this summit. And because I own 7 of these Cardano NFTs, I'm automatically eligible for the whitelist, okay? But at the same time right now, I'm still considering whether I should mint or not. But I do want to talk about this project and I do want to, say something about what they did well and why am I looking forward to this, okay? So the project name is actually called Cardano Island. It is under the Metaverse called Virtua, okay? So it is going to be the main crypto island on Virtua Prime and the Cardano community's true home in the Metaverse, okay? So this website basically shares with you all the different type of Cardano Metaverse projects, okay? And a question for me would be, okay, Non-Fungible TC, why should I look at this project? What's so special about this project? Because as you can see here, there is a lot of different type of projects, right? Well, for those of you who do not know, a while back I do talk about Pavavia, which is one of the earliest Cardano virtual world like Metaverse project. But at the same time, there is a lot of project indeed. But the reason why I'm talking about this is that this project, as you see, because I have the Cardano Summit NFTs, right? And the Cardano Summit is actually hosted by the Cardano Blockchain Foundation themselves. This Cardano Island is an official partnership. It's an official island from Cardano built on the Virtua Metaverse, okay? So without further ado, this is the website, okay? Cardano.virtua.com. So this metaverse is gonna call Virtua Prime and discover the very first planet in the Virtua Metaverse. So the metaverse is gonna be Virtua Metaverse, okay? You can buy your land, okay? You can build your own buildings, structures, and city and live there forever. Okay, so it's shrouded with mystery, so including the origins of the creation, the world builders, and the mysterious AI that runs it. So it's quite interesting. They kind of gamify the whole thing, right? And this planet consists of island, oceans, and undiscovered area, all waiting for you to explore. So for those of you, if you're interested in the whitelist, this thing is gonna drop in 2 days time, right? Okay, so 2 days later, whitelist is gonna happen. So all you have to do is go to the website, which the link is in the description below, join whitelist, and then all you have to do is to have a Cardano wallet. And that wallet, unfortunately, has to be a Nami wallet, okay? So if you're new to Cardano, check out Nami wallet. And all you have to do is just put your wallet address to sign up. Or you could put your email address, which I think goes to the Virtua login, right? And then press whitelist, and then that's it. You're set for it, right? So the first thing you'll ask is, why should we mint this project? What's so special about this project? And why did I say I'm interested in it? Well, let us go through this project, okay? So this is the project is gonna be Cardano Island, okay? The first crypto island on the Metaverse project. It will be the Cardano's community's true home in the Metaverse. Cardano Island will be the first island that you can purchase land on, interact, and explore. So basically for this island, it's all Cardano themed, okay? This island, Cardano has given authorization to them, right? Because they could use the Cardano logo. Right now you can see the Virtua Metaverse and you also see the Cardano logo. So this is to a certain extent a very interesting project if you are personally in the Cardano blockchain, if you are using the Cardano blockchain. And yesterday I talked about the Vassal hard fork that is gonna go live later this month or so on, right? The testnet hard fork worked, and so they're gonna launch a hard fork. So a lot of things might be happening on Cardano, a lot of things gonna happen in DeFi, and at the same time Metaverse play, okay? Especially the reason why I talked about this is not just done by any other team, but it is done by the Virtua team, which I'll talk about, and it is a partnership with Cardano, okay? So it is a planned community. So the biggest problem with a lot of Metaverse right now is that it's not planned, right? Anyone buy the land and then they just spill everywhere, right? But for this one, what they would do is that they will divide this Metaverse in different zones and districts to create an immersive experience for members, okay? So there will be 4 main sections, okay? The Virtua Hub, which is a way to connect all the islands together. They will have HQ, okay, the Cardano's HQ for evolving feature. They will have Academy, so you could run training sessions and meet up, but this is related to the Cardano community. C-Zone land, so this land drop is going to be at the C-Zone land. So there will be 9,999 plot of land on the Cardano Island for you to purchase to become your home in the Metaverse, okay? At the same time, they're gonna have 3 towers which contain condos which could be purchased, okay? And there will be a benefit being a condo owner. These operate differently to the land plot. So the reason why I really like this is that they have different pricing strategy, right? It's not just only land, okay? You can buy land or you can buy condo. Land is more expensive, condo less expensive. So look at this, okay? So this is the video trailer, okay? So this avatar is a Virtua avatar that they're actually selling on the marketplace. So Virtua is actually a marketplace. It is a cross-chain marketplace. So this is the hub, okay? So people could go there and then they already have everything kind of built in already, right? Or else they can't do this demo video. They will have fan cave, which is kind of like the galleries that we see. They will have auction rooms, academy, V-Flash zone, information hub, conference room. So a lot of really interesting developments, okay? A lot of really planned development, right? And a really interesting thing is that the land deed, to a certain extent, looks like the other side land, okay? And I'm going to talk about the other side land shortly. So they will have 3 slots. They will have the land bot slot, okay? So they will have a bots that live on your land to gather resources for you. They will have Summit NFT slot. So if you own this Cardano NFT like myself, you can actually put the NFTs there for special features. And you can NPC slot, which is quite interesting. And then you can gather resources on your land plot. So it isn't just a piece of land. There is gamification there. You could gather resources, which is quite interesting. So at the same time, you could buy condo, which is at a more entry level, which is cheaper. Okay. So these property comes with claimable properties. Okay. So the really good thing about this is that this isn't just a piece of land where you have to find a developer to help you build. You have to find 3D design to help you build. It comes with its own property, right? In the future, they will do land drop, and then you can actually get this property and put it on your land, which is really cool. So these property would contain a Cardano fan cave, which are small, medium, large, depending on the size of your plot. Show all of your NFTs here and get access to cool experiences in the future. So it'll be interesting to see if this is only Cardano supported or it's gonna be cross-chain, right? But Virtua itself is kind of cross-chain, so hopefully this could support a cross-chain NFTs in the future. And then also they have resources, okay? And then this could be mined by the landowner, and you can passively collect over a period of time. Iron, gold, sticky glue, wood, electro rock, cardanium, okay? And then you can unlock special land attributes using land bots. These land bots come equipped with worker bots, okay? So each could help you collect resources. So this is pretty interesting, okay? They have different bots, okay? And as a holder of the limited edition Cardano NFT, you get special perks, okay? And an NPC slot, which basically residents on these specific islands, right? So it makes the metaverse come to life. So it will always be filled with people that is maybe NPCs, right? So, okay, non-fungible TC. So what is the pricing, okay? So you have 1x1 land, which is Nano, and then 1x2 Nano G, and so on and so on. So the cheapest one is gonna be 775 ADA, and then there will be 5,000 of these land, okay? So you'll ask me, so how much is this, right? So if we go to CoinMarketCap, this is the price of Cardano, okay? It's 0.4488. So if we look at the cheapest land, the cheapest land is around 347 to 350 US dollar if you pay gas and stuff like that, right? So that's the cheapest piece of land, okay? Around 350 US dollar. And at the same time, the most expensive piece of land would be costing you around, let's see, $1,122. So still quite affordable in the sense that the cheapest land, I mean the most expensive land is around 1 Ethereum ish, okay? The most cheapest land is gonna be around 0.1 Ethereum, okay? So for a land, I think this is like, of course now land prices aren't like that high compared to before, because before everyone was FOMOing into land, right? I do think that these land prices are kind of reasonable in the sense that it is not just the land, right? It comes with different type of benefits, and also you could build stuff. You could get airdrop land, which I'll talk about it, okay? So definitely nothing to lose. Click and join the whitelist. So let us go to so the thing is, okay, non-fungible TC. Let us look at the FAQ, right? So this is the FAQ. Okay, this is the Cardano Island, which I talked about. The land plot you can actually build there. This metaverse exclusively uses the Cardano blockchain, but the larger virtual metaverse will be chain agnostic. So this is just one part of this metaverse. So what you can use this land for, you could build your own fan cave where you could show off your NFT, socialize with people, build unique structure and later landscape, personalize your environment, which is quite interesting. The land sizes I just shown you comes in small, medium, and large. So you can build larger structure if you own larger land. condo is actually a cheaper alternative, which is for people who might want an entry-level price. Condo have no resources, so you can only craft if you purchase resources from public market, right? So basically, it kind of shows you that, oh, if you want to be a landlord, you want to have resources, then you want to buy land. But if you just want a space and, you know, let people come in, then maybe you could get a condo, right? So why have condo? You know, so they want to include many people, so that's great. So they can at least still create and craft and build NFTs. What is land deed? I talked about it. The attributes, I talked about it. You cannot choose the location, okay? Sorry, you will be able to choose the location of your land plot during our claim event. This will open on a first come first serve basis. All choices will be final, right? So usually if this happens, people will try to get in the middle land because it's closer, right? So land will come with buildings for free. Okay, so this is a huge pro, right? Not a lot of metaverse give you this, right? Including special structures around the Cardano Summit NFTs. Okay, so which is pretty interesting. So can I design my building? They are considering. So right now it's not fully open. So right now it will be like a turnkey solution, I would say. Can you use it for commercial purposes? Blah 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 blah. They would provide more updates. So this is under discussion. So this is a factor you want to look into, right? This isn't like 100% open in the sense that, oh, in other metaverse or decentralized, you could advertise and stuff like that. But this one, they are still developing, right? Still looking at whether you could rent it to other people. Can you choose the land plot? Yeah, you can. Price range, we talked about it. Can you buy more than, so you can buy 10 plots per wallet, okay? So there would be land rarity, so different rarities have different slots, okay? And also some land does not have bot slot, okay? So bot slot is the one that helps you harvest resources, and then you cannot choose a rarity. It's gonna be fair. How many zones, okay? So we talked about the first 2 zones that exist in the metaverse, and then based on the feedback, there might be more zone. When does it start? July 7th, okay? Okay, instead of going through all of this, because it will take some time, what you'll have to know is that this is actually done by Virtua, which is kind of like a marketplace, okay? So Virtua is a marketplace that allow people to buy collectibles and currently actually support AR to show your collectibles and stuff like that, right? And the really interesting thing is that they are rolling some sort of these metaverse feature, right? They have a Virtua art gallery, so you can buy collectibles and then you can build in the gallery. And then this is actually working on PC. So this Cardano land is an extension of this, right? Hey Mika, nice to meet you. I'm talking about the Cardano land drop. Then I'll move on to the NFT news very shortly. Yeah, it will be interesting to see. Like this is not done by like any small team, right? This is actually supported by a marketplace, right? The reason why I'm covering this is that because there is a partnership with Cardano, right? This is exactly a Cardano, and also the Cardano community space would be in this metaverse, so it would have certain traffic. So look at this, okay? So Virtua has been working with other industry collaborations like Paramount, Big Immersive, Legendary, Unity, VR, or Unreal Engine, right? So if you look at the collections, right, this is the Virtua marketplace. If you look at this marketplace, they are already selling these different type of NFTs already. So it is a kind of established marketplace. And recently they are now supporting the Cardano, okay, it's Cardano wallet. So Virtua, this is the land drop we're talking about, but at the same time they have other different type of drops, okay? So definitely content, NFTs is not a thing missing in this platform, and you have a lot of collectibles from big brands that are like Pacific Rim, Godzilla, and Kong, and so on, right? So definitely interesting to check this out. So if you look at this, right, this is a timeline. As a landowner, what can you expect? The 2 days later, it's gonna be a land and condo deed sale event, and then 1 month later, you could claim your land and select which piece of land you want. And then you have month 2, you get property claim event. So you don't have to build your own property if you're a landowner, which is different from other metaverse. They would, you could claim your building and put it there, right? And if you hold Cardano NFTs, you can actually put it there as well. And then monthly, you could start getting resources and land bought, and by then there would be commerce inside this metaverse. So it will be interesting to see. So non-fungible TC. So can you tell us more about the drop? Okay, here's the mint schedule. So if you own all 7 unique Cardano Summit NFTs, what I do, you have priority to mint on Thursday, okay? And then they will have a break for Twitter Space AMA. And then if you own one, if you're interested in this project and you really want a piece of land, and there's only 9,999 available, then you'll have a way to do that is to buy a one Cardano Summit NFT, okay? And I'm gonna show you the floor price and where you can buy, right? And then the next day, it's gonna be minting enabled for whitelist user, so you can test this as well. And then minting is enabled for the general public at 7 p.m. onwards on day 2. So this mint drop would take 2 days, okay? And to be honest, from what I see in terms of the attention, of the focus, and also if you look at Virtua, right? Look at the social media. Look at the social media. They do have a lot of followers right now. But look at the responses for this, right? 600-ish. So there are around a few hundred people, maybe 1,000 people who are interested. So if 1,000 people could, mint 10 pieces of land, it could sell out if all these 1,000 people respond, right? But I do think that there's a chance it might go to whitelist minting, okay? It might not immediately sell out because it is difficult to own all the Cardano NFTs, and maybe a lot of people might not want to buy Cardano NFTs because this is a relatively new ecosystem for many people, okay? But I do appreciate, okay, these are the few points that I appreciate, right? Number one, great partnerships, right? Even partnering with Cardano and launching this on the Cardano blockchain, okay? Number two, they do have an existing marketplace with a lot of NFTs that you can display already in your fan cave, assuming that it will be interoperable, okay? Number three, you do not have to build your own building, okay? It is gonna be dropped. You could claim your building, which is pretty cool, okay? So non-fungible TC, the Cardano Summit NFT. So this is the Cardano Summit NFT. Right now, each of these NFTs are being sold at 70 ADA per floor. There's only 4,000 wallet holders, okay, unique wallet holders. So it means that even if these 4,000 people mint out, it means that basically, if they do mint, right, not many people have 7, right? So this, I think they will still have remaining supply, but it seems that there's 4,000-ish here, right? And also definitely, so around here, maybe 4,000 would be minted already. So it really depends on whether you want to be one of these 4,000 to have early access. But to be honest, I didn't really hear a lot of noise about this project. I only got an email, and that's how I found out about the project, right? So they did do a trailer, which I will play right now, and hopefully it gives you an idea whether you want to tip card or not, okay? So here's the trailer. So as I said, this is Virtua Metaverse with Cardano. They are a partnership, and then this would be one of the island in this Metaverse. So this is the Cardano Island, different zones, already have some building structured already. This thing is working right now. That's why you can see this. There will be a central hub that's focused on Cardano community. Maybe there would be racing in the Metaverse, okay? That they will sell as NFTs. Avatars, they would be gamified. I think these avatars are actually the Virtua avatars. These are the Cardano NFTs that would drop at the summit, okay? These are some mock-ups, which I'm not sure if it really gonna look like that, right? But if Unreal Engine Unity is gonna be part of this thing, it'll be interesting that the quality could be quite high, right? But right now you can still very early stage. The terrains are still very early. There will be bots, bots that can mine and stuff like that on your piece of land. And you see different type of, you see Godzilla, right? So it means that probably you can buy different type of avatars into this. So yeah, that's it for today. Let us go to news today. The market, I was surprised that the market was holding up pretty well for the crypto market in terms of the long holiday for the US. But right now we do see that the pre-market in the US is negative. The EU market in general is dropping, and that kind of really explains why crypto right now is a sea of kind of red, right? So we could see this arrow down, and that's because of the EU. The EU market at the same time US market. But Bitcoin is now back at 19,000. But during the weekend, it will kind of push it back to 20,000, right? Ethereum back at $1,097. Cardano, still going down. If we look at the total market cap, it decreased. So basically, it means that money is leaving the market. At the same time, stable coins, it decreased. So basically, people are not converting to stable, but actually, people sold, and then sold at the stable coin as well, right? I want to talk about this piece of news, which is interesting. Crypto community eyeing 3 macro events to tip crypto scales in July. So there are a few key dates for this month, and this month could be a rocky month, and that is first of all, July 13th, there would be a data about the inflation marker, CPI. Okay, mark your calendars. July 13th would be certain news, and this could make the market, kind of fluctuates, right? Another date will be the July 26th and 27th, the Fed interest rate hike. So the Fed will announce whether they interest rate hike by 75% basis point. If they do, it might drag the market down again, because last time when we had this last month, it kind of moved the market down quite, significantly, right? So at the same time, on July 28th, the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis will release an advanced estimate of the U.S. GDP, okay? So with this, we would know whether the U.S. is in a recession. If it is, definitely the market still have a lot to go down, okay? So that is some key dates for July. Next news, I previously covered that Hong Kong crypto regulation is coming, right? And it seems like the Singapore, financial watchdog is considering new safeguard to protect consumer, right? So right now, Singapore is also maybe referencing Hong Kong as well. So as we can see, they won't rule out amendments to existing legislation to include new rules that would add more restriction on retail crypto traders, right? So it'd be interesting to follow this news. It seems like Singapore might follow Hong Kong's footstep in only offering services to institutional trader, but we'll have to see, because to be honest, a lot of crypto companies and a lot of tech companies are leaving Hong Kong to Singapore, right? So if they were to do this regulation, it might dissuade people from like crypto companies to consider Singapore as another place to go. So it'll be interesting to see. At the same time, I want to share this data with you. And if you look at this, right, the exchange outflow and inflow for Bitcoin hasn't really changed much. And the reason for this is actually Bitcoin tours has been purged. Only holders remain according to Glassnode, right? So basically, according to Glassnode, we can see that right now, all the holders, the moving average is moving sideways, right? So it means that the people, the retail who are into FOMO, who are into, the high boom up movement, those people are gone right now. The people, they are fleeing from Bitcoin, right? Only leaving long-term holders to transact the top cryptocurrency, okay? So what does this mean? Basically, it means that if you're trading crypto right now, you are trading with whales, you're trading with institutions, you're trading with people who has high portfolio that can basically move the market even further, right? So it is important to do risk management and know who you are trading against with, okay? So that's the reason I want to talk about it, okay? So LFG news, a Summit cap hype pop into today. I want to talk about this. Really great, like guys, if you're not following them, right? Follow them, and also follow them on YouTube, okay? They have short videos every day, which is a great summit, which I really enjoy watching as well. It is not as long as these videos, but definitely check it out. So Adam Baumsword clarified that the project and founders have nothing to do with Godhead NFT. So Godhead NFTs is an NFT project that gained traction with like a one-ish Ethereum floor price. Back then in NFT NYC, there were people protesting against NFTs, right? And it was actually a skit demonstrated by the Adam Baumsword founder. But and then a collection was inspired from that protest. But then actually they have nothing to do with this collection, okay? Another really interesting thing, raffle platform SuperFlow went live, okay? So they are offering some active raffle platforms to participate. So in the past, if you use pre-mint as a project creator, you have to pay pre-mint in order to list your project. But now SuperFlow is another project, raffle project, that is offering free like a raffle services, right? And all of this is free, okay? So they do have a calendar syncing function, and then you can register for raffle and then to get whitelist. So there's no harm checking another platform for whitelist, so definitely check this out. That's why, guys, LFG news is great. Like these news, I wouldn't have found it out myself. So they are putting a lot of effort into this, so shout out to them again. Interesting, Moonbird, another tech company, bought 19 Moonbirds, pushing the floor price shortly above 30 ETH. And then Artifact released the 3D files of the NFTs, right? So available in Max, Blender, and GLTF, FBX. So these are gonna be standard NFT files, right? And also offering full commercial rights to the holders, which is really interesting. But did it really affect the floor price of the project? Not really, okay? Another very interesting news is that to keep an eye on is the other side deed, okay? Other side, interesting. Why am I here? But let me try this again. Oh, okay. So this was the other side deed that sold for 135 ETH. Okay, cool. But actually, Yuga Lab is inviting holders to run some tests for the other side before the public demo. Okay. So tomorrow, guys, keep your eye on the other side floor price. They would have a public demo. But unfortunately, if you are based in Asia like myself, you cannot participate in this, right? Because the server is only serving. So let me read this really quickly to you, right? So there will be a first test tomorrow. So tomorrow will be called the first trip. It will take place on desktop and laptop, okay? And they will tweak the link, and then it will be token gated. You could use your other side wallet, your wallet that hosts the other side NFT to go into the experience. No total number for capacity. It will start 3,000 and then increase to 1,000 every 2 or 3 minutes. But the thing is, this would only be playable in North America and Europe, okay? Whereas Square.io, which is maybe the server company that has enabled the streaming client already. So basically, I think they would kind of stream it. So what I think would be very interesting is that they didn't say anything about download, right? So it seems like the other side, Metaverse, might not be a download metaverse, but it will be a browser-based and browser-supported metaverse, right? So it's gonna be like Decentraland. And then what you do is that you open this thing, it will be streamed directly to the browser using maybe like a cloud service, right? So it will be interesting to see this. So you know, a private live stream of the tech demo will be available for those in non-supported region to ensure all voyagers can experience the first trip, okay? So this could be very bullish in the sense that we would finally have a very high resolution, very high fidelity Unreal Engine type of metaverse directly streamed to your browser. Okay, this is what I'll say. Okay, this is the only bullish factor I see from here, but it'll be interesting to see how the tech demo is received and it will affect the floor price. So tomorrow, check out the other side floor price and also check out the ape floor price as well. So final NFT news. No bid on Chevy's first NFT, although it came with a Corvette Z06. So basically, Chevy came out with the first NFT. The buyer of this NFT would get a car. But unfortunately, interestingly, nobody decided to build for this. So it ended without a buyer, right? And it is kind of sad because the fundraise is actually for a charity, right? So Super Rare tweeted about this. You know, the brand themselves tweeted about this. So this work is actually done by an artist. You know, Excolo, okay? So it was a bid for 1 out of 1 artwork, so there is only one version for this, and then it will raise fund for donor choose, okay? So I want to kind of break down why this campaign was not successful, okay? So if we look at the official social media, not really a lot of engagement, right? And then there's only 13 comments, right? And then some of them aren't really related to this, and then Super Rare, right? Look at this, right? Let's see. Not another comment, and then people were talking about NFT scams and stuff like that. And so if you look at the reason why I think this project did not work is that, first of all, it's a 1 out of 1, so the chances of failure is quite high. It's a very risky thing because a lot of NFTs you try to get more people to participate in, right? You just don't have a sell out, right? But if it's a 1 out of 1, it'll be risky. But right now I cannot see because this thing has ended, right? And then there is a current offer for 6.9 Ethereum. But it'll be interesting to see, like, back then when they started the auction, right? So they started the auction, no one bid. They started again, no one bid, right? But now after this news, there is more attention. People started to bid. But I'm actually curious back then whether there is a reserve price, whether there's a minimum price. And if there's a minimum price, and if they want to charge the you know, the value of a car for the minimum price, that could be a potential reason why there was no bid. Okay, so this is my take, right? Because if you could spend $100 in Ethereum to buy a car, I mean, everyone would do it, right? So definitely, I think there's some elements to that. And at the same time, we look at this NFT, right? There was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? There's only 23,000 views. So if we really think about it, honestly, the awareness isn't really that big, right? So that's the reason. That could be a reason why, right? Maybe they didn't run paid ads, or maybe they didn't do enough marketing, but they did do some sort of stuff with Super Rare. They did some AMA, but I do think that there wasn't enough attention in order to get like a buyer. But at the same time, maybe their TNC could tell us more about you know, if this has something to do with why they weren't able to get pages not found as well. So anyways, that's it for today's news. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, share this with your fellow friends. I hope this helped break down the Cardano Metaverse, and at the same time we have the Yuga Labs Metaverse that we could check out tomorrow. This is your host Non-Fungible TC signing out.